What's up guys, Rich Duper Bash, and I'm just shooting a real quick garage video. Basically I just wanted to make everybody aware of this potential upgrade here. I recently received two rear shock towers that I don't think have been available for too long from Voltage Hobbies. I just finished installing my first one here on my Outcast, minus one of my shocks, because I I just realized I have a busted piston. So in any case, it looks like Kenny Murillo at Voltage Hobbies has done just another awesome job of basically taking advice, or he's does surveys on what he thinks bashers need, and he came out with this awesome tower. Obviously I need to test it, but I've got pretty high expectations of it. I did also pick up another one of his servo mounts. This one looks slightly different than the first two. Sorry, this looks blurry guys, but I've been running his aluminum servo mount in the Outcast for quite some time, and that's the Savix 1210 I upgraded to not too long ago, the SG. Also running that in the Kraton for quite some time as well. And I recently blew out the servo, actually my last bash with Gary and T-Dog and Jeff. What's up guys, had a great time. But here you go, stock servo, stock mount. These plastic mounts, a lot of you guys know, the plastic legs flex big time, and you can see it even with the stock servo, which is actually a half, it's pretty decent servo, but I'm not really surprised it went out finally. Had I gotten the servo saver just a little faster, that might have helped save that sucker, but luckily I did have I had another Savix 1210 SG ready to go, so I just got to put that baby in. Anyway, before I ramble too much, I just basically want to make you guys aware of this this tower. The reason why he sells front and rear, I'm just starting with the rears for now because that's the only one I've really been bending. What I've been doing, and obviously if you guys watch my videos, I do like to air it out pretty much as big as the truck will let me go. I've had to remove these towers countless times and straighten them. I don't know if you can see on the camera here, this one's bent, both ears are kind of bowed. This tower should sit flat, and it doesn't, because what happens is basically these guys take a lot of torque and they bend, basically from just the shocks, from just regular bashing. They'll slowly curve inward, and the problem with that is I've busted multiple diff cases down here at the bottom. They start to, this bottom area will bend like a taco, and it puts too much force on the top part of the diff case, right at the attachment point. And I don't know if I can get a good angle on this, but just take my word on it. I've got a nice little supply of busted parts over there in the corner. And anyway, so the difference with these towers is these are a 6mm, I forgot exactly which grade aluminum that Kenny's using, but I assure you this thing is like a solid, well-machined unit compared to the stamped aluminum that comes stock with the Kraton and the Outcast. You notice how thin the upright is, and then how thin this cross piece is right there, and then compare it to what Kenny has come out with. I mean, just night and day. I mean, this thing is just solid through the center part. So I really cannot see this bottom bending and torquing on the diff case. So anyway, I just want to give you guys a little update. It's definitely a little more weight than the stalker, but I really don't care. Basically, I like to bash hard, and I'm kind of tired of my kids bending these towers. That's the other thing with a real violent landing on both the Outcast and the Kraton. A lot of tail landings, roof landings with my kids. They just completely tweak the top of the tower a couple times. My daughter Angie has done that and snapped the diff case. They're not that hard to replace the diff case, but it is a pain in the butt. Anyway, while we're in the garage here, I've had a couple of you guys on the channel ask me about the chassis braces. Again, I refuse to bash without a chassis brace. I'm sorry, a tower-to-tower support, and they're very simple to make. I'm not going to go over every detail, but basically any type of aluminum that can support the rear, and then I like to tunnel mine through here. Just cut out the cross members on the body support. Let me get the truck straight again. Sorry. I cut out the cross members and then run it through. On the front, I just mount it, notch the front of the aluminum so that it sits, so you can get about half of the aluminum on the tower, and then 2 zip ties in front. I've got this rear one sitting on a piece of really dense foam just for cushion, and then this rear is also notched. But what I did, obviously it's going to fit this new super beefy tower a little bit differently. But it looks like it's going to work fine. This thing's not going anywhere. I just use a single zip tie between my body support here, the rear hot racing support I put in, and by the way, I'm running them front and rear now on all of the Arrmas, and so far they've been flawless. Just make sure you check your just like all your other stuff. They will come loose on you if you got to just basically flip your truck, make sure all your stuff's tight. So anyway, I'm starting to babble, guys, and I got other stuff to do, but I just want to make you guys aware that these are priced very, very competitively. I think it was $30-something I paid for this. But let me show you guys one more comparison. So he rounded off the corners of the top, which is great design. It'll help keep from trashing your body as much. The holes line up perfectly, but the thickness. Sorry, I was going to use my GoPro, guys, but I just was afraid it won't come out too well on the video. But you can see the difference in the thickness right there. I mean, there's really night and day. So, all right, guys, that's it. I'm starting to babble. I got other stuff to do, like clean these guys up and fix some other parts. So, guys, take care. Until next time, peace out. Oh, and I'll definitely be bash testing this hard, and I'll get back to you guys if I have any issues, but I'm thinking my problems with that rear tower bending on me are probably going to be over. All right, peace out, guys. Late. Oh, Jesus. I forgot how to turn this off. That's too funny. All right, guys. Now I'm really gone. Later.